Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Welcome to my channel. We cover all things politics, scripture reading from the Bible to inspire you and keep you awake. We also do folk tales. We make sure we do other shows like TGIF Friday musical request shows and much more. So I want to thank you for tuning in tonight. And let's just go right into the topic tonight. The question here is: are they planning a coup to oustkast the government? That is a big question. Now, here's the thing: the Republican Party is threatening our democracy by passing radical state laws to make it harder for black and brown minorities to vote, which is a constitutional right of everyone in this country to vote. These election laws are making it easier for the state officials to overturn an election if they didn't win. What a shame. So the only way a Republican Party and the GOP can win an election is to overturn an election if they didn't win one. Hmm. Think about that. That's so crazy, right? The Republican leader doesn't believe in facts anymore or the Constitution of the United States of America. They don't believe that. All they believe only one way they can win an election is to lie, to cheat, and disenfranchise people of color to exercise their basic constitutional rights to vote. Imagine if this was a third country, what would you say? This is a country that was founded under the principle of law and order, like the Republican always preach that genocide, but are they the party of law and order? When they can't even nullify an election, you have more than 70% of Republicans in Congress don't believe that the election was won by Joe Biden. Come on now. Y'all need to get over it. It's about time that y'all move on and stop going around and lying about this thing. What does this mean? Well, it means they are greedy for power and wealth. They are funded by dark money from corporations like the Koch brothers and the Heritage Foundation, who has written new election laws for their approval. So now listen, the election laws that have been changed in Texas, in Arizona, all over the country, what they're doing, talking about the investigating fraud and all that stuff, and they're going around changing all these election law, making it harder for black people, people of minorities to vote. Guess what? It's not the lawmaker writing those laws, it's the corporations. It those the people who don't want us to vote. They think voting, expose them, and people have the right to speak out on who they want to be ruled by. Is this corporation writing all these laws for the Republican Party and they're just going ahead on Fox TV and all over the place and they're signing it and bragging about it and posting and approving these laws as to say they wrote the law. They didn't write it. They never read it and know what is in there. It's the corporations that are doing this because they support the Republican with that money. The GOP don't care about America, but only care about their self-interest and corporation as well. That's all they care about, not this country. They care about their self-interest, power, and the corporation are funded with dark money. Well, I think so that they might be planning for a coup because it was suggested by a former criminal advisor to Trump, Michael Flynn. He said that we should prepare for a war. The military should take over the country like they did in Myanmar and other places so that Trump can return to power. Are we prepared for this? That's the question I'm asking every American. Are we prepared for this? What is Trump planning to return to power in August? As he said, he's going to become president again in August, once again in August. Get out of here, dude. Are you crazy? Are you mad? Psycho? What's wrong with you? How can you try to say that when you know you lost the election? You can't come out clean and face the fact. Face the music, man. Be a man. Tell the truth. Nobody know what Trump is planning. Whether he's planning it with the oak keepers who stormed the Capitol, or whether he's planning it with Proud Brothers, whatever they call Proud Boys, whatever they call themselves. They are we prepared for this? If we are not prepared for this war they're talking about, listen, or this coup they're planning, I'm telling you, it could be worse than the January 6, 2021 mob insurrection. Yep, that's so true. It could be worse than that because that particular time they stormed the Capitol, but this time around, if they're trying to stage a coup, they won't be in the Capitol around. They'll go all around the place, try to kill people, burn down the building, and cause massive destruction and mayhem. That's the plan. Watch out, watch out what you wish for. It also means the Republicans are now the insurrectionist party, helping to spread a big lie about the 2020 election results all around the country without any evidence to substantiate their claims. Imagine I say I caught you stealing something from me, but I don't have you on my camera to prove in court, but I just made it up because I want people to believe me. Is that a shame? It is a shame. What? Why are the Republican lawmakers and leaders not really speaking out? You know what? Listen, continue to listen. I'll tell you why they're not speaking out. It's simple. This is simple. They are not speaking out because they have now become a personality cult party. That's what it is. They don't believe in the rule of law anymore. They don't care of conspiracy theories. They swept what happened on January 6, 2021 under the rug. Why? Because they don't want us to know the truth. But seeing is believing. We saw those videos, how the mob, the oak keepers, and the rest of the conspiracy theorist groups stormed the Capitol. They almost got killed. Why are they not concerned about their own lives? Think about that. If it were you, somebody storm your office, would you be concerned about that? Having been for those police officers who try to shield themselves, protect them, and still they won't come up to support a bipartisan commission to investigate what happened. It's a shame. That poor old lady went door to door knocking on Congress people offices, asking them to approve this thing. Republican denied her and said no. We don't want to know what happened. We're sweeping this under the rug. Oh my God. Can you believe that? They don't even care about their own family that almost got killed. Oh, this is unbelievable, unspeakable. They rejected the bipartisan commission to investigate what happened when the mob of Trump supporters stormed the Capitol. They stopped the to stop the election certification by Congress, which is their duty. They don't have anything to overturn anything. Their job is to just go there and say, well, count all the votes and say, well, this is the total number we have. Mr. A won and Mr. B lose. That's what it was supposed to do. But listen here, are the Oak brothers? Listen very carefully. Are the old brothers, strong supporter who stormed the Capitol, preparing for a coup to overtake the government or overthrow the government? Well, I don't know. That's a question we all need to think about and try to answer sometime along the line. Remember, the Oath Keepers are former retired military and police officers. So they have military training, they went to war, they know how to infiltrate the different areas by using the military tactics. So are they really going to try to overthrow the government and kick Joe Biden out of office and put Donald Trump in there? Really? Are they nuts? In a dream? That's never gonna happen. I don't believe that it's ever gonna happen. But hey, it's always good to be prepared because you never know what's going to happen when these crazy nuts, knuckleheads come out and try to do crazy things. So we need to listen very carefully. And Michael Flynn have said they should do a military coup to make Trump return into office in August. What a shame. He's a criminal. He should be behind bars. Why you out there talking like he's a free man? He's not a free man. He committed all these crimes with his boss Trump, and Trump let him grant him clemency so that he would be out here and be talking rubbish, nonsense. America turning away from democracy and leading toward autocracy because of the big lie? That's another question we need to answer. So we no longer have freedom of speech. We no longer can vote. I mean, freely. We no longer can accept an election if we are defeated. Come on now. John Kerry was defeated in the election. He accepted the result. He didn't go all around the country and say the election was stolen from him. Hillary Clinton lost the election to Donald Trump. Why she didn't go out and say the election was stolen from her and start making all these crazy conspiracy theory, bringing people, baboon people to look for all kinds of things, whatever they're doing, they're nuts. See how stupid they are. What in the world you heard chicken eating ballots? Chicken don't eat papers, they eat bugs, insects. These people are crazy. They're mentally retarded. That's what is going on. We got to be very careful what we wish for. Republican now said it was the FBI who stormed the Capitol, but not Trump mob. Imagine that they're blaming the FBI from storming the Capitol or attacking the Capitol, but not the mob of Trump who he directed. Say, "I'll go there, I'll be with you. It's time to take over. Let's storm that march to the Capitol and storm it." Can you imagine that? We saw those things on the TV. I seen it. I don't know if you didn't see it. Go look out there and you find it. There was nobody there from FBI. The people wearing it was the mob carrying Trump flag with his picture on it, tearing down the building, trying to kill Mark Pence to hanging, and Nancy Pelosi and all the other people of Congress. The life was in danger. Now they're seeing Congress Republican coming out with another conspiracy theory talk, talking about it was the FBI who attacked the Capitol. My goodness. When you're ever going to speak the truth? Why is the Republican afraid of the truth? You know why? Simple. Because they don't want to give up power. So they'll do anything they can, cheat, lie, even kill to get in power. That's what it is. It's a shame. Well, the Republican must be blamed for the destruction of democracy. Yep, they should be blamed of all the destruction that's going on now, all these fake laws that they're passing about or to protect election integrity and all that nonsense. Republican must be blamed because they are destroying democracy, the rule of law. What is going on in this country? It is sad, really sad. It make me think of other countries that don't have these kind of opportunity to speak out, and where people, the leaders can do anything and stay in power for the rest of their life and even die in power. Remember Donald Trump said he wanted to run for the third time, become president three times. Was he really going to change the constitution? Really? Are you serious? Wow. Republicans sat there and said nothing because they are so co-conspirators of all these conspiracy theories. Listen, what happened is sad. It could lead, if it's going to happen, if this is true, they're trying to play a coup. This could lead to what happened in 1921, Tulsa, Oklahoma. You remember when the mob went there and burned down all the black people building, which were called Black Wall Street, because of allegation that a black guy, a black little boy, touched a white girl in the elevator without no evidence. The white mob, white supremacists, the KKK, neo-Nazi, took up arms, went there and started bombing those people. Some got in the plane. Imagine that, throwing bomb all over the city, destroying buildings and killing people like ants. And what the police did? The police joined and gave them arms to help kill these people. It's a shame. We should stop this thing. America is an ideal. It did not say in the Constitution, we the white people or we the black people. It said we the people, which means black, white, yellow, pink, what color whatever it is. We are all one citizen of this country. We should stop doing a division because of power. So we should be aware of that, because if this is going to happen, it will be similar to what happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where the mob went and killed and burned down all the black people businesses. That was called the Black Wall Street. If you don't remember that, check it out. If the Republican Party don't stop this behavior, supporting and repeating a mob ruler, big lies, and rampant conspiracy theories, that's what is going to happen. But I pray and believe in God that He will guide and protect this nation, all of us, that these numbskulls, these morons, would not succeed in anything they're trying to do. But I want to thank you for joining me today on Today Politics. Um, if you are new to the station or this channel, please subscribe or hit the like button down there so we'll continue to produce content that will interest you and that will also educate you in what we're going through in this world, especially in this country. I want to thank you one more for joining me and watching this video or this episode, and have a good day. Good night. See you tomorrow, where we're going to come out with uh, focus on not riddles. It's going to be folk stories. So stay tuned. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.